So the wisdom has to be there, whether it's Pancha Karma, whether it's the tantric technologies that allow for the administration of a certain sustenance, a certain substance, a certain way of being that serves the transition, that serves the integration, that provides the emptiness and also the rejuvenation. And so in this case, I'm talking about ghee, medicated ghee, fat. A very special, precious, alchemized substance that acts, it functions like the more than the sum of all its parts. So all of these processes, all of these technologies, whether micro or macro, whatever, however we approach them, however we view them, will have a link. They will mirror each other by the law of correspondence, so that Pancha Karma itself is reflecting the process of Kundalini, the Kundalini awakening, the preparation for Kundalini awakening, the protection throughout the Kundalini awakening, the sustaining of the circulation of Kundalini from bottom to top as a continuum, as a whole way of being, breath by breath, step by step, word by word. All of these processes are reflecting each other. This is how Pancha Karma has come to be such an intelligent, timeless, miraculous seeming process, because it mirrors these macrocosmic, universal processes of consciousness power that is Kundalini, unfolding us bottom to top until we're brimming sustainably, without the overwhelm, without the being torn apart in a way that we are left fragmented. So this magical fat, the glue, the sweetness that we prepare for through conscious, systematic, intelligent, assisted surrendering or emptying.
It's such a revelation on so many levels, and I might just quickly mention the most boring one, that this detox culture brings forth so myriads of methods, and this and that, and detox and purification. I mean, it's such a hype and market also here, and it so often is based on reducing any fat. And then certain toxins can't even be detoxed. And at the same time, we somehow do not embody how much we are loved by life, because we overexpose us to detox by withholding the nourishing riverbanks from ourselves where this process could flow in. So we somehow overexpose us, like stripping us naked in completely unnecessary ways that only add unnecessary pain. And that's so much where I feel thrilled, because I think all of us, at least I might talk just about myself, like trying to figure out my, at the end of the day, individual healing path on whichever level. I always touch how I want to figure that out, which kind of method I want to try. If I do it out of myself, I always do it also with a trauma-induced confusion. So I'm too hard with myself, where I just would need sweetness and ghee and comfort and warmth and resting. and feeling held in the insulation of my nervous system. And then on other levels, I'm like, no, Pancha Karma doesn't feel right. Yes, but why? So I love so much if methods nowadays have this wisdom of thousands of years and like millions of people having done that over and over again, like such a well-tested system. And Tantra is that well-tested, and yoga and Kundalini, etc., and Pancha Karma and Ayurveda. And then that feeling safe enough to surrender to a system that is just so graceful and delivers the composition of strictness and softness in such a more reliable way, then I might come up with, in my trauma-induced kind of, I do it my way. That's beautiful. It's so beautiful. And then, of course, the whole topic hovering over us all the time of Kundalini, which is in itself, I think, such a treasure to explore basically this term with you, because I know there is also so incredibly much to explore there, to give words to. Yeah, there is a lot moving between this basic detox level and the Kundalini level, let's say, between basic first chakra things and seventh chakra things. And the last thing that I want to share for now is how much this is one and the same. And how much I think at the core, again, about this question, how reliable is this fear that I explained with in the first place? It's not. It's another doorway into the only initiative core fear whatever thing. And so I think every detox cure, if this person looks deeply inside, is about knowing I'm meant to circulate the most divine energy, word by word, breath by breath, moment by moment. So to some extent, this first chakra is the seventh one. And I think that's my kind of wonder and awe and gratitude towards this cosmos of orienting life in the terms of Tantra. I think Tantra gives words to this radical beauty of the dirt. I love it so much. And it's reflected in every cell and microcosm, the whole macrocosm, always.